going on, YouTube? Thanks for coming and checking out another Fat Guy Builds. My shop's a little more empty now. Boat's gone and some other stuff is gone. So now it's back to my car, which my Mustang here gets this little wrench icon, and the wrench icon puts it in limp mode, and it has like 40 horsepower or something stupid. Come to find out, my throttle pedal has two sensors in it, and they don't match. They just don't match. So I had to go out and get a pedal. So I'm gonna show you how to swap it out. Here's the part number for the pedal: CR3Z-9F836-E. And the sensor comes as a whole pedal assembly. I found this from a dealer in Dearborn, Michigan for 42 bucks. The regular price is 90 something. So just do some searching, and one dealer somewhere in the US will be selling it for a good price. Obviously we have to get underneath the steering wheel and get to where the pedals are, right? So put your seat as far back as you can. Pull out your floor mat and anything else that could be in your way. P2138 is the throttle position sensor. Switch DE voltage correlation, which means the two sensors on the pedal do not correlate to each other, which means they do not match. You're going to need two tools: a 10mm with a small ratchet extension, and you can do it by hand, or I got this guy, and a flathead screwdriver, which you're going to use to unlock the connector squeeze plug deal. Anyways, there's a little red safety, so you have to use this, pull their little red safety up, and then push the button on the connector clip, and then it'll slide right off of the pedal. And then the connector's up there. You see the red tab? You're going to use a flathead or your fingernail to push that tab up, and then that'll unlock the connector so you can push it and pull the connector off. There's all three of the nuts that you need to remove. They're all 10s. I'm sure you can see the red clip now better. You're going to push up. See how that went up? And now you can push this black thing, unlocks it, comes off from the pedal. Here are the two pedals side by side. They do have a couple different pedal foot options as far as what the pedal itself looks like. This chrome piece with the black. They have an all black one. They have, I think, an all metal one with none of these. So just pay attention to what yours is. And then they have AC at the end of the part number is a replacement for AB. So don't worry about that. All you care about is getting the newest version of the first part. Quick correction before you watch the rest of the video. I'm going to tell you that you need to pull the pedal out first, which is going to be difficult unless you have a booster pump, which is why my cable is longer. I have a booster pump in the trunk, which has a little harness that makes the gas pedal part longer because it has an inline. To make your life easier, you're going to plug the connector into the pedal first, push down on this here, lock it into place, and then you're going to slide the pedal onto the studs, which are there. It has studs, obviously. You would have noticed that taking the nuts off. So far, so good. I went ripping around, did some donuts, did some power sliding, because that's when that wrench symbol usually came. So I have no problems yet. I'll drive it around for another week or so, but I'm gonna consider this solved, even though the data log itself didn't look any different. But then again, I could have been looking at two of the wrong signals on accident, since I'm not that smart. You know, I just got this YouTube channel. Hopefully this saved you some time, saved you some money, and stopped you from paying some mechanic a whole bunch of money to do this. Took, realistically, 10, 15 minutes if you just aren't recording like I was. But yeah, do it yourself, save some money. Till next time, wrench on.